Tongues have tons of uses: licking, cleaning, eating, tasting, communication, and even assisting in smell. But we've got some tongues in this video that are unique in the animal kingdom. Let's start with the longest tongue in the world. What's your guess? Our initial thought was the anteater. At up to 2 feet long, the anteater is a strong contender. But without question, the longest tongue and the largest tongue in the world belongs to, you guessed it, the blue whale. At over 18 feet long, there's barely a second place finisher. Not only is it exceptionally long, it's huge overall, weighing in at over 8,000 pounds. Just for reference, that's about the size of an adult female African elephant. Back to the anteater though. While it's not the blue whale, it does have an exceptional tongue. With its specialized tongue, it can eat up to 30,000 ants and termites daily. That's a lot, even for such a long tongue. But what we bet you didn't know is that it can dart its tongue in and out of its mouth at up to 150 times per second. Similar to the anteater, the pangolin is a weird little creature found throughout Asia. It has a similar tongue to the anteater, eating insects, but it's just a bit smaller at around 16 inches long. Another exceptionally long animal tongue belongs to the sun bear, often called the honey bear. This is because it uses its 10-inch long tongue to do its best Winnie the Pooh and snatch honey from beehives. Lizards have some crazy tongues. Look at the chameleon. With a tongue that's around 20 inches, these little lizards can reach out and touch someone. That's exactly what they do. Their eyes act independently, but when they do work together, they focus on a target, gauge the distance, and shoot their tongue out to capture the prey. Just like other tongues, it's a very large muscle, but what makes them unique is that the tip acts as both a suction cup and is covered with a sticky mucus to capture their target. Here's another one that shocked us. Did you know that there are animals that use their tongue to startle and scare away predators? We didn't until we learned about the blue-tongued skink. This little lizard from Australia and New Guinea uses its tongue to scare away its predators. It opens its mouth, hisses, and sticks out its bright blue tongue. How about one of the smallest tongues? Hummingbirds need specialized tongues to be able to consume the nectar from flowers, or the sugar water from the feeder on your back porch. Either way, their tongues are astonishing designs. Everyone's probably familiar with how a dog laps the water while it drinks. Hummingbirds use this motion, but to the extreme. Scientists call their drinking elastic micropumping. Yeah, we had to look that one up. As simply as we can make it, they stick out their tongue, flatten the end, cup it to get the nectar, and then flex the part closest to their mouth to produce an elastic flex that literally pulls the nectar up their tongue and into their mouth. Thanks for sticking around with us through that explanation. Next up, we have a whole host of interesting tongues that have the exact same characteristic: backward-facing barbs, or more scientifically, rear-facing papillae. Many animals, including all cats and several birds, have this feature. One of the best known birds with this feature is the eagle. All eagle species have this feature on their tongue. Cat species use it to clean themselves and to lick bones clean, but eagles do this to help them swallow their food. Recently, scientists have seen that mother eagles use this tongue feature to keep food away from their chicks that they don't want them eating. The most extreme version of this is the penguin, who actually has bristles on its tongue like a brush. They have keratin bristles on their tongues, the same protein that makes up hair and nails. They don't have taste buds, but these bristles help them catch fish and tiny krill, which are their primary food source. So, we're sorry that we've got to include this next one, the alligator snapping turtle. They're seen throughout the southern United States, and they can grow to enormous sizes, and their bite is exceedingly dangerous to anything that gets close. Here's something we bet you didn't know. Usually living at the bottom of murky lakes, swamps, and rivers, it needs some assistance to catch its prey. That's where the tongue comes in. It has an extra bit of flesh on the end of its tongue, and that is essentially used as a fishing lure to draw in unsuspecting fish closer to those powerful jaws. Here's one we thought that was really interesting because it's a tongue that isn't really a tongue at all. Tongue-eating parasites are a very real thing for fish. A distant relative of the roly-poly, or pillbug, this insect enters through the fish's gills, eats the tongue, and then essentially stays in place of the tongue. Good luck getting these images out of your nightmares. If you like this video full of animal facts, you should check out the video we've got linked here full of amazing facts about chimpanzees. Until next time.